Hello again, everyone. It's been a long time since I have posted anything, and even longer since I've recorded anything, so I'm very sorry about that. But I figure as punishment, I can attempt to do a Let's Play of TerraFirmaCraft, which, if you don't know what that is, it is probably one of the most hardcore, grindy things ever to happen to Minecraft. This is just I did a testing world to see if I could handle it, and I couldn't. This is an hour in gameplay wise, and it's just terrible. I've died so much. My goodness. So, but for the sake of this recording, I'm gonna make a new world, and I'm gonna call it if I can spell, punishment for not posting. And as you know, I always do, well, if you've been paying attention, you know, I always do my own custom seed. And it's the smell of dust after rain. I know you didn't ask, but you're going to. Petrichor. And I know I spelled it wrong. Yes. It's just, this particular spelling seems to give me world gen than P-T-R-A-C-H. Alrighty. Ooh, this is not bad, actually. Let's see if, you know what, I better start right away. See, this thing is the napping screen. You basically make your tools out of stone first. It's a stone axe head. You have to have at least 2 of the stones in your inventory for that to work. And then you get these sticks. You take a stick, put it in there, stone axe head, put it in there, boom, stone axe. Woot. Aspen. I don't know. I'm a fan of oak. Because I don't know why, but it seemed I had this and birch, and oak just seemed to burn hotter in the fire pit things, which we'll get to later. And it may be longer, I'm not 100% certain, but this is good. Sand here. I wasn't able to find sand actually in the other one, so just gonna get a little bit of wood in case night falls before I'm actually ready for it. Oh yeah, and it's almost like it has tree capitate, that mod, because you chop the bottom log and it breaks the entire tree. Oh, another thing. Unlike in regular Minecraft, you can't just punch trees. Nothing will happen. You can punch that for days and it will not give you anything. You can't even break it, actually. So, slate, not bad. Alright, now I see some water over yonder, and that is of paramount importance. This stuff is called jute, I believe, and that's how it's an early game sort of string. Douglas fir, those are pretty. Anyway, down here, the green bar is hunger, and the blue bar is thirst, and they actually deplete, and it looks like this is salt water because I can't drink it. So, as of right now, I have no source of fresh water, which is bad. Ooh, this is good though. Sphalerite. That is zinc, I believe. So when we start, that's probably not even going to be in this episode, but when we start making alloys, ooh, food. Ouch, that's sharp though. Food, very important, massively important, especially fruit, because it seems like I could never find any fruit in the other one. But yeah, without the NEI, this tab here shows you how you are with your health. You have to have a balanced diet of all the things that you do in real life. You can live as a vegetarian in this. I'm probably not going to, because it's not very feasible, at least not at the beginning. But yeah, you can. I also, what do I remember? There's decay. I accidentally ate some decayed food because I wasn't paying attention in my other world while I was testing. And it is not a good time. Not at all. But yeah, these things, excellent. Seeds, good. Seeds, good. Yes. Get seeds. I saw a pumpkin over there, but pumpkins, I never really figured out what they're actually used for. Unless I might be able to use them as a permanent light source. Because I know torches go out, but pumpkins are actually pretty common in this modded Minecraft. This is not just TerraFirmaCraft that I'm playing. It's got a couple of other mods like Optifine and I forget what else, but yeah, you can. I forget what I was going with that, but this stuff, seagrass, you can actually eat that, but it's not a very good food. I'm fairly certain it counts as a vegetable and not a very good one. Ooh, pigs. I'm not gonna slaughter them. Don't worry, not yet. Claygrass, that's very good. Clay, you need to advance. If you want to advance at all in this, you have to have clay, because you can't hold things, you can't make tools unless you have clay molds, and then you have to fire the clay, the pottery. But yeah, I'm gonna keep these little guys around until I'm able to actually breed them. Ooh, tomatoes, good stuff. Ah, I don't like that. When you shift click a food item, it goes into your crafting table. I don't know what that does. I don't want to know. It seems like it destroys the food. It gets rid of all of its durability. So unless it's like a debugger thing, I don't think I'm gonna do that at all. Unless I figure out what it's for and if it happens to be a good thing. So yeah, another good thing about this, you can hit S and see how it moved that, and the other tomato is now part of this one. It's like you have, I'm assuming, a container for each thing, and you just group it all together like a little knapsack sort of thing for each food item, because you can do that with pretty much every food that I've come across so far. Actually, I have made salads, and I'm not entirely sure if you can do it with salads as well. Mostly because when I tried to test it, I was using 2 different kinds of salads, so of course you wouldn't be able to stack 2 different kinds of salads as one, because they would have different nutrient value. Ooh, I see on my mini map up in this general direction, there seems to be a bear over there, which is going to be good later on. Not right now. Right now, bad. Bear bad. Bad bear. Bad news bears. Yes, that. Because bears can kill me. And I have no weapons. Well, I have an axe, but an axe isn't very effective. Alright. Is this fresh water? No. This is salt water as well. Alright. Well, it seems we're gonna have a bad time with this already. Ooh, fruit tree. I see fruit tree. Oh. If you heard that, it was part of the ground crumbling away. If there isn't anything supporting these grass blocks, they won't fall automatically, but there is a chance for them to become dirt blocks, and which will fall automatically. So I am supposed to break these, I think, in order to get saplings, potentially, from this cherry tree. Did I get a sapling? No. Alright, I'm going to get all the fruit first, so that I don't risk losing this meal. Oh yeah, you can go through branches as well in this, so that's pretty nifty. Kind of good, kind of not. If you're running away from mobs, it makes it extremely difficult, I guess, because you can't just hide inside a tree or behind a tree, because they'll still get to you. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that one up there. Ha! There we go. Alright. No, 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 no. Not doing that. Get out of there. What are you doing? Now, I think I just punch this. Nothing. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. And finally, nothing. Please give me a cherry sapling. I need it so. Oh well. At least it wasn't the only source of fruit that we have found so far. And that doesn't even drop logs. And it's nighttime, and I'm surrounded by trees. I have a feeling this is going to be bad. Alright, I'm making a break for that little sandy island out in the distance. If I can get there, it should be easier to fortify than just an open place here in the mainland. Well, I say mainland, these are kind of tiny islands. I am not so sure I like where I spawned. I can't find any water. I don't think I've never actually run out of the... I've never had the thirst bar hit 0, so I don't know if it will kill me or just give me negative buffs, but I know it's bad to run out of water. And since we have no freshwater sources, I have no idea if I can even turn salt water into drinkable water, but I know there's a word for it. It starts with a P. I just can't pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try. Potable? Potable? Whatever it is. Anyway, well, that's just lovely. There are already zombies occupying my little island. Well, it's not really mine, I guess, because they were there first, but I'm gonna be the last one standing on it. Get out of here. Go away. And my axe broke, so right. This is slightly larger than I had thought it would be. Alright. Looks like I'm going to be making a hammer. Yes. Hammer good. Boom. Stone hammer. Head. Stone hammer head. So now I'll just get them, if any zombies or anything comes up, I'll just give them a good whack over the head. Right, and I've had plenty of vegetables, so stop it! I think I'm gonna do fruit next. Make sure I try to stay as balanced as possible, because if you look down here, you might have noticed that my health started out at about 1,000, and it's now at 990, which is bad, because I haven't been eating a balanced diet. But to be fair, it's kind of hard to. So now I guess I'll just demonstrate some of the mechanics of TerraFirmaCraft. All of your basic tools, you start out having to nap them with the stones. Here. 1, 2, 3. You can make a fire starter out of 2 sticks, which is nice. You don't have to find flint and steel. You just toss 3 sticks on the ground somewhere and attempt to light them. They turn into a campfire, boom, which you can fuel with logs, which is great. Oak logs seem to do well in here. If I had food, I could cook it, but I don't, so I can't. And you can only put one thing at a time into the input slot. But boom, I just made torches. And I also have dynamic lighting. That's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna turn, I guess, all of my sticks into torches because I can hit the logs with a hammer to make sticks to make more torches, I guess. So, just so things don't spawn on my little island paradise of hell during the night, I'm gonna light it up. So, yep. So, that's how that works. I think I'm gonna make some more sticks. Boom. 1 stick? Are you kidding me? Oh my. Oh, another thing, if I haven't already said it, the torches don't last forever like they do in regular Minecraft. You have to go by and relight them, especially... Oh, we're only halfway through the night. Oh my. Especially if, say it's raining, that can actually make their life decrease. But the good thing is, you can just go up and boom, right click it with another lit torch from your inventory and it will light again. If you try to break an unlit torch, it just breaks. It doesn't turn into a stick, it doesn't turn into a torch, it doesn't do anything, it just breaks. Also, if you try to place a block, my survival kind of depends on this, so I'm not going to demonstrate, but if I were to place a block on that one instead of, or if I even just tried to shift click on, I just put a torch out, okay. But if I were to try to shift click, boom, onto there, it would replace the torch with the block. I would not get the torch back, and I would be a sad panda. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be just kind of a short episode, because that's about as much as I can do right now, what with it being nighttime and all. I can't really do anything but wait. This is kind of what I meant by it being grindy. I suppose it's more just tedious than grindy. You do have to chop a lot of wood to make stuff like charcoal, which I still haven't figured out how to make. I tried following the instructions on the wiki, because I've tried making it in this thing, but whenever I try to put wood in, it just puts it in there. I can't put it in here. But, yeah. And following the instructions on the wiki, you're supposed to build a covered area. Like, if you shift click, it makes a log pile. You make a bunch of these things, you fill them up and cover it with dirt, drop in a torch and then cover it up, and it's supposed to make, over time, charcoal. But I've yet to get that to work successfully. That's kind of redundant. I've yet to get it to work, so I've never made charcoal. I never really had a reason to need charcoal, though, because you can't just craft torches, I don't think. Unless... Okay, yeah, you can do that. Nope, nope, nope. You're getting out of here. Go away. But yeah, I probably need to upgrade my weaponry first, because it consumed my entire hammer, and I didn't even kill one enemy. So yeah. Ooh, I guess I can show you one more thing before I go. There are these things called javelins. I think that's right. Yes, this thing. I hope I left some sticks around. Did I? It doesn't look like it, does it? Nope. 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 Alright, so I'm gonna have to make sticks. Boom. I don't have a hammer. I don't have a way to get a hammer. Well, isn't that a bummer? Oh, hey, I have bones. You can usually use bones as a stick, but it looks like sun's coming up. But for the sake of demonstration, I'll show you. You can mess up on this stuff, by the way, and it will consume the rocks still. But for some of these smaller things, I guess you can use a bone as a stick, which is nice. But I guess you can't use it with a javelin for some reason. I don't know. And it still only gives me one stick. That kind of sucks. But a javelin, ranged weapon, boom. You can retrieve it, but I probably was... Yeah, I did a stupid... Here it is. But it... Hey! I guess it doesn't take any durability damage if you don't actually hit something with it. That's kind of nice. I didn't know that. Oop, see? As I consume fruit, my healthiness meter thing went up by like 4. I have 4 more health, so I'm gonna... What is with... I must have my view distance down. Yeah, I'd go with at least 10. I'm gonna gather my torches so as to not be wasteful. So I guess this is gonna be a full-length episode because I found something to occupy my time while I waited out the night, which is great. I'm probably gonna have to skip nights from now on, though. At least until I have a decent shelter built. Because I have basically nothing to defend myself with, and I have to go back to my spawn area and go the other way, because this island is the end of the chain here. Hey, there's a creeper over there. I'm not gonna mess with him. Not until I have much better weaponry. Alright, let's put these things up here. No, I'm keeping that there. Gather sticks, because I always seem to be out of sticks. I feel like I gather several stacks of sticks. Well, at least in my test world, I would gather so many stacks of sticks, and then I'd start passing them up, and it'd be like, oh, I've got so many sticks. What am I going to do with all these? There's no way I'm going to need to keep getting them. And then I turn around, and I have no more sticks. They're all gone. The Enderman stole them. That's what I think. So, always gather sticks. Always. They're useful for fire starters, for tools. Rocks, on the other hand, you can kind of skip up. You don't need them. Really. I mean, the little ore things, okay. If they look like this, you don't always need to get them. If they look like those other ones, those smaller ones that I picked up earlier, I think I picked up a sphelerite. That stuff you do always want to get, as long as you have room in your inventory. And I would even go as far as to say it's worth making room for in your inventory. Oh crap! There's the bear. Bad news, bears. Good thing you didn't see me. I was not in his line of sight. Or her. I don't judge. Alright, I think the bear was over there. Alright. Ooh, fresh water? Can I drink? I drink? No, can't drink. Dang it. I think I already visited this pool, though. Okay. Well, we survived one night. in TerraFirmaCraft. Woot. And now we're basically back where we started. Oh, yeah. You can't really make a pickaxe until you can cast metal. You can't cast metal until you have a clay vessel. You can't have a clay vessel until you find clay, which I already found, but I don't have the means to cook it really, which I should probably do now. Basically, you make knifies. Yes, I know I said that terribly, but I don't care. You make a knife, and you cut a whole bunch of grass. Just chop, 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 and you get this. I should probably look at what it's called, because I just forgot. But, straw. And it takes 8 straw, so I'm going to get a multiple of 8. 24. Good. It takes 8 straw in order to, and 8 logs in order to fire a clay vessel thing of any kind. For these whatever that is. That is not an indicator of clay. There's this flower called a goldenrod, I think, in this that basically grows on top of a clay deposit to kind of help us find it, because clay dirt tends to get grass on top of it, and when that happens, it makes it very difficult to find. I'm going to get some of those pumpakungans, because I have a feeling that that's going to help me make a rain-protected light source. I'm not sure if it's going to remain lit permanently. I guess I can make a test jack-o'-lantern. Boom! Right here. This stuff. What are you? You are a tetrahedrite. That is basically copper. Cooper. Hello, Cooper. He's a fun guy. Like a mushroom. Anyway. These things. I like these pumpkins more than the Minecraft pumpkins, honestly. Because Minecraft pumpkins have a face, and I don't like faces on my food. Basically, all I use pumpkins for in Minecraft is pumpkin pie. And that's just an emergency. I usually stick with steak or bread. Probably bread, because I can grow bread. Well, I grow wheat that turns into bread. But, yeah. Or I just, because I do modded Minecraft all the time. It's been so long since I've done vanilla, true vanilla, that I pretty much have access to things that make it so I don't need to eat. Like the healing axe from Extra Utilities, or Ritual of the Satiated Stomach from Blood Magic. That thing is great. You just set up the ritual, activate it, and you put a chest on top of it, the middle stone, and fill it with food, and it will feed you. What are you? Squash. We've got some squash. I'd like to get the 3 sisters. The squash, beans, and corn. Maize. Maize, not corn. It's maize here. But, yeah. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to brush up on your Native American knowledge stuff, I guess. Because the 3 sisters were there. The major food source for agricultural Native Americans. This thing. This is the goldenrod, yes. So that is clay grass, which I'm not going to gather right now because I do have limited inventory space, and I'm not quite ready to settle down yet because I have no idea where I can find some fresh water. So I need to get some of these seeds at least, so I will have access to string in the future. Basically, all of TerraFirmaCraft, or the entire time you play TerraFirmaCraft, you're planning for the future. I don't care how far along you get, you will always be struggling to survive. It doesn't seem too bad right now for me, because, well, I haven't really had any big encounters with monsters yet, but this is the longest I've gone without fresh water in this, so I guess we're gonna see if I die from thirst, like you do in, what is it, Enviromine? Oh man, if someone made a mod pack with Enviromine in this, that would be just freaking terrible. I don't think I could survive that. Nope. Nope. No squash. No squash seeds. Alright, so now it looks like we found a slightly larger land mass. There's some baddies over there. I'd like to avoid them. I don't see on my mini-map any water, though, aside from the ocean. But you can't drink the ocean unless you're the glitch mob, in which case you have an album named Drink the Ocean. But yeah. So I guess I will spare you all the tediousness of me finding a water source. That's kind of interesting. That should fall, actually, because there's gravity in this. You can't really do that. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Arrivederci.